you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all time. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you.
They will say no. They are not the kind of people who continue to answer you yes, yes, and sir all the time. And that is why they have tied the Zululand Republic and placed it in the hand of foreigners. Foreigners, slaves who are not ready. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, to have their freedom. They handed over the zoo to them. And today they are doing everything possible to make sure they keep that status quo. But we are going to break that chain, whether they like it or not. The time has come. The time we have been waiting for, it has come. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. The zoo must come to an end. And everybody will be free. It is not out of hate. It is not out of any selfish interest. It is about saving life. What you are going to see that is going to happen is about life saving. Even though in the process of life saving, there might be collateral damage. Some people might lose their life, some carelessly, some it becomes necessary that it will happen. Every one of us know what is called collateral damage. But what you're going to do as a Biafran is try as much as possible. Do not put yourself in harm's way. Don't. Don't put yourself in harm's way. That is why we are coming online on a daily basis to tell you what you need to know. Pay attention. When people are moving, move. When they are sitting, sit. When they are standing, stand. Do not try to create your own illusion. Do not try to create your own lies. To begin to believe your own lies that it's going to work. No. The reality today remains that Biafran people are not part of any political movement. That Biafran people will not be part of any drama that they want to act. No. Our focus remains Biafra. Our Supreme Amazon Nane kind of said it. That he will continue to fight Biafra. Is either he gets Biafra or he dies in the course of fighting for Biafra. And every one of us took that same stance with him. That Biafra is our only hope, our only focus. And nothing can make us change our mind on that path. Because that is the only way we find our safety. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must put your heart strong. Hold your heart very strong. Things are going to happen very, very soon. Things are going to happen. Something that will happen will shake you. You will marvel. But I tell you, in the midst of it all, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't allow anybody to distract you. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter the propaganda you hear, don't get distracted. I can assure you, we are on the right path. We have taken our destiny into our own hands. And that is the right thing to do at this particular point in time. Opportunity has presented itself for us to be free. Opportunity has presented itself for us to be free. And we must not play with that opportunity. Don't. It doesn't come all the time. So whenever this opportunity I see today, it doesn't come all the time. So today that you have seen that opportunity, we must grab it with our whole hands and run with it. If we miss it, it might take another generation. It might take another 100 years before you find this kind of opportunity again. As the world order is changing and revolving, Biafran people, we have to take our position. And the time is now, not tomorrow. We have to take our position. As everybody is positioning themselves in the new order, in the new world order, they are presenting themselves, positioning themselves. It is only in Africa that they think that things are still the way it is. Things are not the way it used to be. Stop being afraid of those people. Stop being afraid of them. Take your freedom in your hands. There is nothing you will see today that you have not seen before. There is no attack you see that you have not seen before. Just like one of the people used to say that if you talk, you will die. If you don't talk, you will die. So you better talk and die. At least people will know that you have spoken in the past. But as it is, if you fight for your freedom, they're going to take you out. You don't fight for it, they will take you out. So why don't you fight for your freedom? At least you die fighting. So that you be remembered. So that there will be a story about it. They say, this guy, he fought. He fought for his life. He fought. He fought gallantly. Is it not better to have such a story attached to your life than for you to just fold your hands and somebody will come and chop off your head? We have to wake up. And the time is now. When you go to their conventional media and you see the drama that is unfolding there, you begin to wonder, why are people still believing that this very contraption is going to survive? In a country where it has generated to the extent that people now, you have to buy the country's currency with money. You have to buy Naira with Naira. It is no longer, nobody's now talking about foreign exchange. Nobody is even concerned about foreign exchange, whether you get it or not. What people are concerned about now is how to get the Naira itself. It is not because they don't have the money. They have the money in the bank. Some of them have enough money to cater for themselves. But today, you cannot find those money in your hands to do what you need to do. In a country where people are buying money, you see how the corruption is being transferred from state to state. That is why you know, this is how you know that Nigeria can never ever get it right. They will never. The only time it will be right is when you start a new foundation. When the whole region go back home and start a new foundation, build your own nation. If at last you want to come back together and unite and think of how to do things together, you can. But for you to continue to run this British contraption or company, it cannot favor anybody. It will never. The corruption is rooted. The foundation is corrupt. And there is nothing you can do in Nigeria without corruption. It doesn't matter how good you think you are. As soon as you get into that system, you'll be corrupted. Every one of us saw the audio that came out from the CBN governor. The CBN governor himself, how they were starting money, how they were planning how to take money. Even the new money they issued out. They are part of the scarcity of the money you are seeing. CBN governor, when you see him talking on the conventional media, you will think that he knows what he's saying. But in-house, he has already committed so many crimes. He will cover his own aspect of corruption, and he wants to expose others. Today, he's talking about arresting what do they call them? The POS operators. Arresting them for what? After you must have created your own part of it, that you have removed your own part of the money. The corruption started from you. And today you want to begin to arrest the POS. And the most annoying thing is that when I see people begin to blame citizens, this is one madness I always see. This is one madness I always see in Africa. In some of us, you see them, they begin to blame the citizens. They will begin to blame the oppressed. The oppressed, they'll begin to blame me and begin to tag the oppressed to be the oppressor. Including pastors, they do the same thing. I saw one pastor blaming, they say, because the POS are charging money, that this will corrupt. Where did that corruption start? Where did it start? Who made it? Who created that room for such to happen? That is what. Check the source. Who created that room? When you have left the people with no option to survive, human beings will always fight for survival. They will always do anything that they can lay their hand to survive. They will always do that. When you have given them little or no option to survive, and they create an option for themselves, then you turn out and begin to blame them. They say POS is charging you 2,000 for that. Nigerians are this way. Citizens are this or that. They are this or that. But you created that opportunity, starting from presidency. Your intention of changing that money is evil. There is fraud attached to it, the changing of the money. Your CBN governor have stolen much more than stolen the country dry. The audio came out, and yet he's walking about, going to one media house or the other to talk rubbish, ended up blaming the people down. That's what they do. After stealing the money up there, they come and blame people down there. Just like they will tell you, go and meet your governor, go and meet your local government chairman, go and meet your... But where the main corruption is at the top. Do I really need to talk to my governor? What is the work of the federal government that release that money? You gave somebody money to do something and he doesn't do it. What do? You sit back and watch. Is that what you do? You gave somebody on a higher authority money to disburse, and the person didn't disburse the money, and you know very well that he didn't disburse the money, and you did nothing about it. Instead, you protect him, and later you come and blame people who are under him. Why didn't they tell you when you already know what is happening? We had the revelation of a governor that has billions of naira in his own house, cash, billions of naira. I can assure you that that billions of naira must have been changed to new money already, even as you're watching the video. Was he arrested? He wasn't arrested. Was anything done to him? Nothing was done to him. And the security, Nigerian security knows about that. The police, whatever you call them, all of them know about it. A governor has billions of naira cash in his own house. This is not about whistleblowing. The person that said it was in national television, he said it, everybody had it. And when he was asked the security to know about this, he said they know very well everything about it. And why they do nothing about it? Because it's part of the clique. That is why we tell you that there are people that own Nigeria, but some people will be playing game, think that there are people that owns that Zoological Republic. The people that owns is in Britain, and that Britain have given some people as, when you, just like when you have caretaker, when you see a landlord will build a house and he hand it over to a caretaker, caretaker will collect money and give it. There are some people who have been made, British have made a caretaker in Nigeria. And they are the people who, they know themselves. They are in the southwest, they are in the southeast, they are in the south-south, they are in the Biafra land, they are in the Dudua land, they are in Arewa. They are everywhere. These caretakers are everywhere. And they are the people that will fight you anytime you talk about breaking up that their evil contraption. They will fight you by all means possible. They will tell you different kinds of stories. They will tell you cannot survive outside the zoo. They will tell you outside the contraption, oh, you cannot survive. Oh, you have this. Oh, you have the most populated nation in the world. Oh, is the economy advantage? Where you will know how evil these people are. You see, when we were calling for sit at home, they were blaming us for the economy of the Southeast. They said the economy is destroying the economy. Everybody was blaming. They were calling Master Simon, but they called and they come and Simon that we are destroying the economy. Today, who is destroying the economy? Today, that economy you are saying that will today, broad daylight, they took away your cash from you. People cannot trade anymore. People cannot do business anymore. The business of people is on standstill as we speak today. And still yet people are going about as if nothing happened. People are even scared to protest. Few places where people have protested, they open fire as usual. How long shall you continue to be afraid of the bullet? How long? How long shall you continue to be afraid of the bullet? Each time you come they come out to protect, they will open fire on you. But if it were to be Biafran people, you will go on national TV and you go and arrest him. Why is he crazy? We are destroying the economy of Southeast, destroy the economy of Southeast. Today, they have taken away cash from you. Don't you know that that is a direct attack to the economy of Biafran people? The people that we know that operate with cash on daily basis are the Biafrans. All the markets in that Zululand Republic, go and check it. 90% of people who are transacting in those markets are Biafran. It doesn't matter where the market is. So when they take away the cash, it's a direct attack to your businesses. A direct attack. And yet, people don't see anything wrong with it. The only time they see attack on the economy is when you talk about it at home. Once you mention it, oh, you destroy the economy of the country. You destroy the economy. You destroy the economy. As soon as you mention it at home, oh, you destroy the economy. You destroy the economy. But today, look at the state of the economy of that nation. Everybody's in tears, including those who claim to be rich. And still, they are suffering and smiling. How long shall you continue on this path of destruction? For us, the Biafran people, the legitimate Biafran people, we have chosen our path of freedom, and there is no going back. There is no going back. It doesn't matter the propaganda, the blackmail they are going to bring from all corners. There is no going back. We will continue to stand our ground. We will continue to stand our ground until Biafra comes. With all the things you are seeing happening today, with all the propaganda, all the blackmail coming from right, left, and center, we cannot be distracted. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, we cannot be distracted. Today, we have chosen to take our destiny in our own hand. Prepare yourself for what is coming. Prepare yourself. If you are not prepared, I beg you get to prepare yourself. We have chosen the path of freedom. And as I said before, freedom comes with a price. Prepare yourself to pay for that price. It is not going to be easy. If I come here to tell you that, oh, it's going to be easy, it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be a free ride. But because we are doing the right thing at the right time, there's no need to fear. There's no cause to worry. You have to be speaking with your head lifted up high and prepare yourself for what is coming. The only thing I will beg you is to follow instructions. Our stand remains the same, unchanging. It remains the same. Just get yourself ready for what is coming. Get yourself ready. As long as Chukwu Kakabiyama lives, we are going to be victorious. Just put that at the back of your mind. Is it going to be easy? No. But no matter how tough it is, we will surely come out victorious. Because if we miss it this time, it will take another 100 years for you to have this opportunity. Now that we have the opportunity, we have to use it. Do not abuse it. You're welcome, my beloved brother Solomon. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I know your network is not always friendly, so can you hear me? I'm always almost rounded up before you came up. Can you hear me, Solomon? I think the network wouldn't allow him to get on. So my fellow Biafrans, as I have said, please, we must have to be very, very careful going forward. A lot is going to happen in a few days to come. So many things are going to happen. So many surprises are going to come up. And our enemies are not going to relax. They are not relaxing. They are going to bring up so many different kinds of attack, different kinds of propaganda, different kinds of blackmail. You saw the one the move they just made against our spokesperson, Mazisa Manebra. All is distraction. They want to frighten him. They want to distract him so that he will stop doing what he's doing. But Mazisa Manebra have laid a very good, strong foundation ever before he started. He's not doing whatever he's doing hiding. He's in the open, very popular, everybody knows him. So he's not somebody who is hiding. So why must anybody think that you're going to threaten him or you're going to try to make him stop doing what he's doing by your blackmail and propaganda? Because that is the main machine they have. That is how the zoo operates. With propaganda and blackmail, they'll first of all blackmail you through one thing or the other. And if you're not pure, you will fall into their blackmail, and that is the end of your. But I thank you, that our spokesperson, Master Shaman, have prepared himself very well before now. So whatever thing they are doing, whatever plan they are making is dead on arrival. Whatever propaganda they are projecting is dead on arrival. And they will never ever succeed. No matter how much they try, they can't succeed. But for us, our freedom is sure. And very soon we will go home. The only thing that Biafran people have to do is to be awake at all times. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Don't allow anybody to confuse you. Do not allow anybody to push you ahead of time. Pay attention. Your destiny is in your hand. Freedom doesn't come cheap. We have to prepare ourselves to pay that price once and for all. Not necessarily for us, for our generation to come. You're welcome, my beloved brother Solomon. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Good afternoon. I can hear you now. Good afternoon, for yeah.
You're welcome, my brother. So when you come in, I pay you.
Thank you. I thank Chuko Kabiama who made it possible once again. I'm able to join.
You're welcome.
I just waking up from sleep. We have been waiting for you now. I've been waiting for you for long, but I forget. So yeah, you see, let me just go straight now because I don't have time. You see, what I saw yesterday on the zoo concerning our spokesperson, my dear, you see that now it is no longer that thing in the Finland or the government agent is working for this person or not. No, it's very clear that the system of the zoo is not working. Because if the system is working, how come somebody that is Finland can control the zoo? And then nobody understand me, because the zoo people are calling Finland government now that they should help them. One Simon that sign up, someone causing war, coming this and that, calling people when he says something, people will do it and all this and that, blah 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 blah. Now, and I sit down to analyze all these things. That could it be that these things are working perfectly? How can someone that is not in the country come from outside will be controlling what is happening in Nigeria? So you see that the thing is not working, and people are looking for a leader, a good leader that will lead them, show them the right way to go. So now, calling the Finland government official to come and help them is sign of downfall, because US cannot call Afghanistan or British to come and help them where their matters if we are one. So we are not that to show that we are not one, and the system and people are dying anyhow here. Let us go. Everybody should go. For your business interest, or we'll protect it. But for now, let everybody go. They said no, we must stay like that. Some people, some people say, concern them, confusion everywhere. Because now they are afraid. I know that this is why those ones not feel joined, because they are afraid. Once they see gone, now everybody will start learning. So, but a time will come when nobody will be afraid again. A time is coming when nobody will be afraid again. It's either we die or we'll get it. Because I'm telling you, Chuko Kiabiama is doing us very good. He's doing us well in any angle, because I believe him. He is the one that owns every living thing on this earth. He can use whatever he wants to achieve anything he wants to achieve. And once he favors you, nobody can stop nobody can stop his plan concerning you, concerning anything about you. Nobody can stop it. Because he is the one that's making sure that these people are making mistakes. Could it be that they have sense? knowing full well that a new nation is about to come out from their side. Now, it should have gone down. All the women that we shouldn't do anything or harm them, but they are not, because for you to know that they are not there, they are fake. They are busy fighting against the people that you're supposed to protect. Now, telling the international community that
The network is really bad. We can't hear you anymore. The network is really bad. Thank you so much, my brother Solomon. The network is really bad. I think they won't allow you to keep on talking and all that. So, but whatever happens, we will continue to keep in touch. Thank you so much on that very word you have just made, that very point you have just made. It is because that they are afraid of themselves. It is because they are not capable. That is why they are now crying and crying in all corners. And it has become very clear. It has become very clear that everything we are doing is working. Just as my brother said, it is no longer that small thing in Finland. And initially, they were saying that he is being paid by Nigerian government. Today, it is clear that Master Simon Ekpa is not being paid by anybody. He's not working for anybody. He's working for the Biafran people. So the same government they claim that he's working for cannot be calling Finland government to talk to him. So they are doing very clear. Those of them who are peddling their lies and propaganda that he's working for Nigerian government. Today, the only person that the Nigerian government is attacking and talking about is Master Simon Ekpa, no other person. All those Department of Saboteurs and whatever, nobody cares about it. The government doesn't even know if they exist or not. The only man that has become a thorn on their flesh is Master Simon Ekpa, which is the facts to prove that Master Simon Ekpa is working for the Biafran people and nothing else. He's working for Biafran people. You know, initially the propaganda was that he is working for the zoo. Some say he was paid 5 million, he was paid this, he was paid that, this and that, this, different kinds of propaganda. That is why it is only truth that can survive the test of time. No matter how you lie and lie, it's just for a while. Every of your lie will be exposed. Just for a while. You can continue to lie and lie. Just for a while, all your lie will be exposed and the whole world will see that you've been lying all this while. But I can't. Truth can never be hidden. Yeah, welcome back, my brother.
Thank you, my dear, once again. So, concerning what I'm saying now, onwere ihe ndị Igbo na-ekwu na-asị onye aka ya dị ọcha onwe ihe na-eme ya. So now it's very clear to everybody that Simon Ekpa, a hand is clean, and Chukwu Kebama sent him to assist our leader. And this is that new dimension our leader have seen, autopilot, IPOB. Now,
yeah.
All our enemies, everybody is now silenced. Nobody knows what is going to happen next again. But we that are genuine and pure know everything has been put in place. Just one step ahead, everything is over. So now, they didn't continue making mistakes, because this is the confusion that Chukwu are giving to them. Because where they are busy, do one thing or the other, to restore their useless economic, or do one thing or the other.
Just like Mazen Nandekano said, he said we should all stand our ground. Whatever decision we have taken in the past, we should remain on that decision. Don't change it. Mazen Nandekano said it, that we should stand our ground. And that word that he said, let that word sink into your head. And we are still standing on where we stood. Remember, our spokesperson, Mazen Simon Ekpa, said it, that anya bụ part of ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị, anya agaghị eso na ndọrọndọrọ ọchị, agaghị eme ndọrọndọrọ ọchị na bank. That word remains. it remains. Mepente go fuma kenu ifane. Open your ears properly. Open your ears properly. All the anti, you'll be safe. All the anti, if I were a male, or you're taking easy. For those who doesn't understand what I've just said, every word that our spokesperson, Master Simon, ever have said, take heed to it and put it to heart. These days, we are being careful on what we say online in order to make sure we are not being restricted. We make sure we still have an avenue to talk to our people. That is why in certain words, I speak in vernacular. So, please and please, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Kabiam, pay attention to every instruction given by our spokesman, Master Simon Ekpa. That is where we stand, and there's nothing that will change it. The only thing that is going to change our stand is the appearance of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released today, then he takes over from there. Things can begin to change. Things can begin to change. But as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains in captivity, prepare yourself. That's all I got to tell you. In the days coming, so many things are going to happen. Prepare your mind. Prepare yourself. We have talked about stocking up food for yourself for a very long time. Some hit to eat, some didn't hit to eat. But I tell you, it doesn't matter whatever happens today. We are not standing down. We are going to take it until we get our freedom. There is nothing we require. There's nothing we are asking for except the freedom of the Biafran people. And that freedom we must get. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect every one of you that have joined us on this very broadcast. If you join from Biafra land, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, I appreciate you and I say, may Chukwu Okike guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the Biafran people, guide and protect the Dudua people, guide and protect the Middle Belters. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all our media warriors, guide and protect the Umuada, guide and protect our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No weapon formed of fashion against the Biafran shall prosper. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazi Simon Ekpa shall prosper. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Thank you so much for joining me on this program. I will see you again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Okike. Bye-bye.